Started as a fight between teens, ended with a child killed in downtown Nashville.
WSMV4's Juvenile Bukovac is live this morning with what police are saying happened. Good morning, Joylyn.
Good morning. Yeah, an absolutely heartbreaking situation here. Police say that this fight and this shooting happened just blocks away from TCAP and the state capitol here in downtown Nashville. It happened actually just behind me here along Diedrich Street. And police say that about 10 to 15 teenagers, they met up to fight. And that's when gunfire rang out and a 12-year-old was shot in the head. And we're now finding out that 12-year-old has died from his injuries. He was rushed to Vanderbilt for treatment. But again, that 12-year-old has died. His name is Damarion Morehead. And Metro Councilman Jacob Coupin, he represents this area, and he says this is a heartbreaking reminder of just what happens when young people get their hands on firearms. And police are still working to identify the shooter this morning. They say they have interviewed 2 people involved, but they do not believe that they were responsible for that deadly shooting that happened right here in downtown Nashville. But if you witnessed this situation, if you saw what happened, Metro Police need to hear from you this morning. Reporting live, I'm Juvenile Bukovac, WSMV.